Hello. Hello. We got work to do. We've got work to do. Got some work to do. Trying to figure out some stuff. Type. Don't know what this is. I'm trying to figure this out at the moment. What does type replace even do? Why is there so much more stone? Maybe it's the soft edges. Nope, yes, soft edges. Merge strokes. Okay, we're back. Yo, another stream? It's insane. There we go. Right, we got a lot of work to do. I really need to get this done, hence another stream. So quiet. Yeah, it's because I don't really talk when I'm locking in like this. Here we go. We got work to do. And the work is more Axiom. And I'm still figuring out some stuff. Really want too much green here. I think if you haven't been catching the last couple of streams, basically, I have self-taught myself this program called Axiom by Mulberry. And I am transforming... this is a copy of an older copy of the Hermitcraft world, and I'm transforming the landscape. But at the moment, it looks too fake. It looks so fake at the moment. I don't know how else to say it, but we got some ways and means to improve it. So one of the big problems we got is all this moss looks super wrong. It just looks wrong. So we're gonna fix that up by like well, basically just removing some of it. And we're just gonna chill. This is gonna be a super just locking in, doing some texturing, nothing serious kind of stream. So we're just gonna be chilling. Just gonna be chilling today. Alright, let's think about this. I want to get rid of a lot of this moss here. And then I'm gonna like just drag this down. Let's get rid of that. Maybe we could keep that, but then get rid of this. Don't really like what I've got here. Gradient. I think gradient's okay. What does inner radius do exactly? Let's go and test. Okay, that makes... Alright, so we actually want that down. Can bring the radius down, I think. Alright. Got a lot to do. know what to do with myself at the moment. This is quite daunting because I know there's lots wrong with it. It's how do I fix it? I think I just need to get rid of the moss that I don't like first. So that can stay, that can stay, that can go. I think a lot of this can go. Don't need that. I think that could stay, this can go, this can go. That's looking a bit better. Can this stay? That probably can't stay. So I want to get, so the plan is to get rid of all of the moss that I don't want first. And then reintegrate the moss that is there into the landscape better. And then figure out like what the paths are going to look like. It still feels like too much moss. Maybe this can go a little bit. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's a better amount of moss in my opinion. It was way too much before. And then we kind of need to do the same thing with all of this in a way, because it still needs breaking up. Like maybe this can go. Maybe focus the moss like by the water, so the water like splashes up. It would have some green. I got rid of that, unfortunately. Green here, green up here, and then a green here, and then it could like subside here. All the green like goes, so it kind of focuses around the waterfall. It's good to break it up. It helps with the flow, I think. I don't need to worry. I actually don't need to worry about anything up here because this is Scar's problem, not mine. So I might even leave that entirely. Let's put our attention over here. That's okay. Maybe get rid of this. We just need to get rid of some of it. Just to break it up a bit. That looks good. This one can go. That can stay, but I think this can go. There we go. See how it like, the green now pops? Because there's a bit of dead space. Dead space is a really good thing, I think. Ooh. This doesn't need to be mossy. And this doesn't need to be mossy. This ridgeline here doesn't need to be mossy. Nice. That helps. I don't know, there's no like reason, I guess, why some of it's green and some of it isn't. It's literally just what looks best in my little brain. And breaking it up is helping with that. And see, like, look, from here to here, I don't really want your eyes to follow all of this green all the way to the end. This is one big bit of green. I want your eyes to kind of follow, break up, look down. I want your eyes to, like, appreciate all the different little bits. So I think that means that this bit's gotta go. All of that's gotta go. Easy peasy. And maybe this bit as well. Yep, see? Now your eyes don't follow that. It goes, whoa, wibbly, whoa, is whoa! A bit better. Okay, we need to figure out a few things. What do we do with this sand after the sand? We need to come up with a few things. So let's just bring that down. Let's reset a few areas. Nearest. Let's just reset this all to stone. Because, yeah, it'd be good to figure out what we're doing. Okay, let's think. So, pathway through here. This is a bit messy. This whole area is messy. I want to flatten down, I think. Flatten. Whoa. That draws you in, I think. And then probably take a layer out. Take this layer out. It's quite an important bit, really. Looks good. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with how this is looking, just generally speaking. It's the texturing that's probably, I think, the hardest thing in Axiom, if I'm honest. Where's that slope tool? There we go. So I want to go from here to here. Do I want to do that? So my thing comes out there. Mumbo's base is here. There's actually a giant tower there now, and there's a giant tower there now. So this becomes probably not worth touching at the moment. Just because I don't know what I'm messing with, really. But this stuff can. This stuff can. Right. Someone said in one of the other streams that there was a path tool. Is there a direct path tool? I don't think it was called a path tool. It must. Oh no! Oh, path is in that path. That's not what I need. Because this just makes lines. And that's not what I want. I think what I need is a gradient painter. But what? But what? What do we use? Maybe we need to paint the floor first. Because that bit's easy. Yeah, let's do that. We start here with the grass. Let's not do any super fancy texturing other than the path. Purely because Muggins here has to build this. I actually have to put these blocks down, and it's already hard enough as it is, so I'm not going to overcomplicate things. And we're probably going to put trees and other foliage here, so I don't see much reason to do anything other than just a bit of grass and maybe a couple of points of interest. Like, I really don't want to overcomplicate and just make life even harder for myself. Actually building this in survival is going to be a mammoth task. Sorry for the sniffles. I'm getting better. I slept long last night. Definitely feeling better. Just got a little bit left over. We'll get to this messy bit later. Not gonna worry too much about this bit, like I said. It's not super important. This bit doesn't look right. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, again, don't need to worry too much about this bit. We do need to figure out how we transition here from grass to sand. That is going to be a tricky customer, I think. It'd be nice to have something here that works. I think there's a... Axiom has like some tools, doesn't it, that lets you show... Oh, there's actually... I think I know that there is. There's something that you can like plug in. Like, hey, take me from this block to this block. And it like tells you that... It shows you the way. In the creative menu. Oh, here it is, Gradient Helper. That's it. Yep, I remember seeing this. Sand. We want to go from sand to grass. Well, we're not using sus sand, so could use sandstone. We're gonna... I don't like what it's throwing my way. How do I... Let's put that there. We want to get it in 3 blocks. How do I... Oh, gosh. Where are the blocks close to... There has to be something closer. It just skips from like yellow to beige straight to grass block. Solid. Oh yeah, must be. Maybe it's getting thrown. Maybe let's try moss. How do I... Oh, can I just start again? This is really annoying me now. How do I... I don't actually know what I'm doing. Hold on. Oh, I see. Why does it think bookshelf? Alright, let's throw moss in here. Because I think it's getting thrown on the grass. That's better. That's kind of better. Alright, so... Sandstone okay with me. Birch plank's okay with me. Bamboo, maybe not. Does bamboo work? Right, I appreciate people asking me if I'm under the weather. Yes, I'm poorly. Please stop commenting on it. Yes, I'm poorly, but I'm okay. I feel fine. It doesn't help me saying you sound worse. Like, it really doesn't help me. I'm just a bit sick. Don't worry about it. I don't know about this. I don't know about this one. We can test it, I guess. I have melon. That's probably awful. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? Maybe this will work. Whoa, building feels weird at the moment. Oh, it's because I'm flying super fast. I need to turn my speed down here. It's way too fast. I don't know about this bamboo, guys. I think it works. That's worse. The gradient helper is no help at all. I actually think we need to do something else. I think what we need to do is forget the moss. It's getting confused. I think we need to do this to this to this. This is what I think we need to do. We need to make our way over to brown, to coarse dirt, and then just like let the grass sit there. That's what I think we need to do. And just like have it just look like it's kind of died. So what would we need for that? Let's start with sand. And then sandstone. Then there's birch planks. Oak planks. Mud. What's the rooted dirt? No, let's go back to coarse dirt. I think we want the gradient paint. No. Okay, let's just save this. Beach to grass. Save. Gradient painter. Huh? How do I take this over to gradient painter? I don't think I can. Okay, let's try again, shall we? Sand. Sandstone. Birch. To oak. To mud. To coarse dirt. Right, let's just test what this looks like. So we go from here to here. That's the linear one. So undo. Okay. Did I use this before? Do I need to turn them around the other way? I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm struggling a little bit now. Huh. I need to take it off Bezier, not Brazier, Bezier. That's way too much. I need to reduce this. That's so much. Do I need to reduce the radius? That's one block. That's so much. Like, I want a tiny amount of these two. Bezier. It doesn't work. What's going on? Clamp to edge. It's using so much more mud than I want it to. I don't understand. There's no percentage here. There's no percentage. This is what I want, the linear one. I want to reduce the amounts here. Let's try nearest then. We want to up this. I want to take that right down. Because this will just do it in a ball. This is like, look, that's not helpful at all. Look, that's really weird. Maybe, oh, maybe I need to take it to plane. Hold on, might be onto something. Aha, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Found it, found it, found it, found it, found it. Okay, I think we can reduce that even more, that even more. We found it, we found the golden ticket. That's what we want. That is it, isn't it? That is a really good transition, I think, personally. That looks super natural. Well, not super natural, but it looks pretty good. And then we can just turn that to grass. Which I keep trying to remember which way it goes. That way? Yep. Yes, I'm happy. It's quite difficult to get the right angles. Because I kind of want to bring the shoreline in. Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't want as much sand. I don't want too much sand. So we want to bring that down. That looks good. This is frustrating, like trying to get these to merge. Is there a merge? No. Maybe I need to use a different shape. Oh no, plane is important. Okay, not super helpful then. At some point it will become just quicker to do this by hand. I'm just gonna have to go in and do some little bit of editing by hand. I think this is tricky to get it to merge. It looks way too artificial still. But I might just need to pop round and just edit it by hand. Just put a few little blocks there. It'd be much easier, I think, than trying to create a whole new brush and stuff. But it's done the trick. This like outline, I think, is working really well. There we go. Looks pretty good. Let's just get rid of all these. Put this to grass. What do you think, Jim? I'm just gonna assume he likes it. There we go. I like it, and that's what matters. Alright, it's a bit messy. Like, it's obviously not perfect. I can just merge these bits. You can see where it's got a bit straight and stuff. I need to, like, curve this around. But, generally speaking, I think that looks okay. Beautiful, my dude. Thank you. Just needs a bit of merging. Alright, that's pretty good. Like that. Not going to bother doing any by hand stuff until later. I don't know how I keep doing this. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. You hold control. But what next? What next? I need Scar to plan a stream with me to do our trees. That will change this entirely. I think I got an idea. We should take these mossy bits and make them better. So, let's do a little testeroni over here. I can do that. That needs doing all the way. Oops. Yep. Right, so what am I doing? I need to get... I actually need sphere for this one, because I need moss. I need... Ooh, no, I don't need grass. I need lime. Terracotta. Maybe green wool. Maybe. In there. Then mossy cobbly. Then cobbly. Then andesite. Alright. Let's just do a little test here. Again, I need... Oh, inner radius. That's what I need. Let's undo. Let's undo. Inner radius. So this needs to be quite high. What happens if it's 100%? That's just then moss. Okay. So we need to find the sweet spot. It's not far off. Let's bring it down a little bit. Okay, let's give that a go. So the plan here is to take... Let's take this down a notch. I think this is working. It's certainly doing what I want it to do, but I have to push those edges all the way over and then push those down. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So I wanted to bring this moss over the edge of certain areas. So for example, if you see here, straight line of lime green terracotta, straight line there. I want to bring this moss and plump it, put it over the edge here. So if I just push those edges down a little bit, like that, it's kind of done it. We can probably then go in freehand. And we can probably like make it look like it's sort of falling down, like streaking down the rock. Like that. There we go. See, that looks better. That looks better, I think. Oh, good shout, chat. Merge strokes, probably a good idea. So I think this will just make things a bit cleaner. I'm liking this a lot more. I'm liking this a lot more. Auto shade is good, but it doesn't do everything. And then again, I kind of want to just take the odd bit and have it look like it's sort of working its way down. There we go. See these like little, like, it's like I've taken my fingers and sort of like just dragged it down. And I think it's screaming for it here as well. Yep. looking good. I'm glad that the Minecraft music's here because I'm not going to be talking all the time. If I'm locking in, I'm not going to be chatting. I just can't. I simply can't. There we go. See, for me, I don't know whether it's just because I've taken the time to fix it, but like I can tell that I've done these bits. They look way more integrated than like this bit over here, which is looking a bit rotten at the moment. I think it's probably because I need to do this to it. I did go and do this bit, but I'm not sure it worked as well. Push that down. That works. And then again here, I think. And then I think we want to do the same thing over here, where this is like screaming for that effect again. Because like things like moss, or you know, vegetation on a rock is going to follow the tracks of the water. So if I imagine that the water is trickling over here, this is going to end up being darker. So if I just shadow that with these blocks, maybe even like some mud here, kind of just, it helps that effect, I think. I don't want to overdo it. There we go. That feels better. So these are looking pretty good. Like I'm not too upset with how this is looking. A lot of this will roughen up with the vegetation that gets put in. So I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Like when the trees get put in with the long grass and the bushes and stuff, it's all gonna go well. So now that we've practiced on here, let's take it over to this bit, which is kind of what I wanted to do in the first place. And I want to just drag that moss down a little bit. Same here, I kind of want to drag that down, because this looks kind of bad at the moment. Let's go back. That's a bit better. I kind of want... I want more mossy cobble. What if I just add another mossy cobble? Does it work how I think it does? And then I need to put that back up. That's looking good. We'll take that. Last week, I didn't know how to use Axiom. At all. Like, genuinely, no idea. So, we've come a long way. I think I've messed up here. Ah! I booked my tickets to TwitchCon Rotterdam today, so I'm definitely going. Should be fun. Hopefully I can play an MCC again. That would be fun. Am I gonna vlog? No. No. Those conventions are very, very long days, I can tell you that. There we go. It's not great, is it? It's not quite what I'm after. I think we need to do something with all this stony bits. These stony bits are not quite living up to what I want. When's the next D&D? 27th. It's all locked in. Don't know when I'm going to find the time for everything. I'm so busy. Like, I've got so much going on. Is Skiz going to join the next D&D? No, I don't think so. He hasn't shown as much interest, I don't think. I think he's tried D&D before and maybe didn't like it or something. To me, this is looking a lot better. Something about just going over the top of this with a fresh brush looks a lot less artificial. I think this terrain is always going to scream, oh, he used Axiom here. To be honest, I think it's always going to suffer from that. Because I did. And it will always look like I did. It just won't ever look like I didn't. What time will be the D&D? I think it's at 8. It might be... I might be late because I'll be travelling that day, but I should make it in time. Yeah, I know. I've talked to Scar. This belongs to him. This belongs to him. We've already pasted his work here, and it just pretty easily melds together with what I've done. So I'll probably do that last. I'll let him do his thing, and then maybe we can work it out. But yeah, I know. We are very aware of who owns what. I mean, I've spent goodness knows how many hours just trying to figure this out, like, on this server. You've only seen part of the process, really. I've been messing with it frequently, trying to get it right. I have really been trying. So if we compare this side to say this side, I think it looks good. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with these ones. Because it's pushing... It's always going to push this ring here. I actually think I should maybe not mess with this. Maybe this bit. And... possibly that bit. But I don't think I should mess with that too much. I can mess with this. This bit. And definitely this bit. We can push all that outwards. There we go. That's good. Let's go around the corner here. Push that out. Again, I don't think I need to spend much time this side, because Scar's either going to do it himself or it's going to change, so I don't need to worry too much on this side. I think we need to... I should really finish the job when I do it. Like, I'm going to have to put all this back. Alright, so I'm done kind of finishing off these mossy bits, I think. I wonder if there's any tools for adding vegetation, like grass and stuff. Let's go back to doing this gradient thing, and oh, it's still here. Okay, cool. Other way, up here. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Please tell me I saved it. I didn't save. I didn't save this brush. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Surprisingly, this valley here, probably the most intense bit of work because of what's currently there. Oh no, I'm just messing it up. So what I think I'm going to do is have this be all sand and then have it like transition into mud underneath here. Don't know why, it's just what I'm going to do. Oh my goodness. Well, that saved me a lot of heartache, I think. Let's just paint a... Let's save this. Save as mossy rock tops. Then get rid of all this. And then we can... Uh-oh. Did I crash? Nope, we're okay. Normally I would just sit here... If you're ever wondering why sometimes, like, videos just take forever, this is why. Like, sometimes it's just... I'll be tinkering on this world, trying to get the build right for a few days before I can even start my episode mentally. Like, look, I've spent 4 days, pretty much, just in here in the Axiom world, and I'm still nowhere near finished. So yeah, I'm going to keep that sand. This is messy and not good. Should this be... Probably grass. And then just covered in trees, I think. Remember, a lot of this is just on the surface. So, like, when there's a forest here, you won't even notice the way the trees go. Sorry, the way that the land lies. Like, all of this is kind of irrelevant. So, just put it to grass. This hasn't even been smoothed properly. If we put... Even if I just end up planting, like, Minecraft forest here. Bone mealing it, like... That's probably what will need to happen. Don't need to worry too much about this. What I need to worry about is, like, these angles. So there we go, that works. So imagine, like, there'll be trees up there. We're starting to get somewhere. Did that not save? Oh, no, I'm in smooth, my bad. Dark spots. Beach to grass. Dark. What's dark spots? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. What if I did light spots? So, if there's anything you need to learn in life, it's that you can always learn something from BOO. And one of the things that I picked up just from one of his videos, it was in last season, and he put in, like, not a mistake, but a point of interest. He said something along the lines of, I can't remember exactly what he said. He said something like, different stands out, or something like that. It was like, or mistakes are fun to look at, or something like that. I think it was something like mistakes are fun to look at. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to look at, like, this little splodge diorite. Why not? Little points of interest that let you, just your eyes, just see a little something different. So if we put a couple of these around. These little light spots. There we go. Just these little bits. Now, in his latest video, I didn't actually watch the video because I don't really watch a lot of videos, but I did catch his thumbnail. And in his thumbnail, I saw something he did with his build, and it was really cool, and I'm going to try and do it. So, did he use some sort of dark grass? Some kind. Yeah, probably that. And then he kind of had it, like we did those streaks earlier, he kind of had a big streak of it going down. And we're going to do one of them. And then he had bath salts. Yeah, he definitely had some bath salt. Like here. Something like that. Or was it smooth? It was... no. What kind of... I swear there's different... oh yeah, it was that one. Polished. Yeah, he did something really cool, and I want to see if it would work for my thing. It made a lot of sense. So it's like water is dripping. Down from this part. Is there a different kind of leaf in there, maybe? Only B-dubs will know. Maybe there's slightly darker on top. And maybe there's something underneath hiding. Maybe it's dark green under here. I think there's something underneath to make it work even more. B-dubs, teach me your ways. Don't hold back on me, B-dubs. I don't think I've got it. we just need to elongate some of this stuff. I don't know why I chose this particular bit. There's no real reason. It probably probably needed to be something else if it wanted to make more sense. I don't think I've quite got the knack of this, to be honest. I think get rid of that. I think maybe work that way. It's a lot of effort for one tiny bit. Okay, right. Oh, my head's all over the place. Let's try and focus down on this bit. Starting to feel more and more happy with the way things are. So I think I'm going to lay out what I want to do. I want to fix these light bits on here. Don't know what yet, but I need to do that. Oh, he used mangrove as the darkest, and it got lighter. Okay, let's try that. And it got lighter. Let's have a look. Where's all the leaves? What's lighter than mangrove? It's not spruce. Azalea. Jungle. Jungle. And then dark oak. Then azalea. Yeah, that looks better. That makes sense. Cool. Alright, anyway. Let's see. So what do I want to do to the top of these bits of rock? Let's assess our options for a start. I wonder if it's like pale moss into tough. Let's take stone on one end. And then put tough on the other. No. Well, I can't go lighter. I don't want these to be diorite covered. Pale moss to tough. This is just all tough. It just says 3 layers of pale moss. Maybe that is all it needs. A bit of cobble, I think. Pale moss, cobble, tough. Where would the cobble go in this? On the outside? It's ad time. Pale moss, I think, is fun. And then tough for a bit of darkness. Then cobble. And then andesite. What do we think? I don't know, maybe it does need to be darker. Kind of works when you like think about it. That if you're going up here, kind of works. Light grey wall might be a shout. But where? In here? After cobble? No, I don't think so. Again, you got to remember that there is still like vegetation to come on this, so we've still got plenty of time. There's still plenty of like fuzz to put on it. This bit I did not like, I remember. Pale moss tops. Something not right about this. Maybe it just needs cleaning by hand. I think it's just a bit messy. I think these could do with being this way. I think that would help. Because Axiom's there doesn't mean I have to use it for everything. I still have the power of hand texturing a few things, even if I'm probably not doing as good a job as Axiom. It's just these, I think it's these random spots of tuff that are not helping. It's okay that it's all deep slate. It was too noisy. See, like now that that's cleaned up a little bit, I think that looks way better. Probably the same over here. These random splodges of tuff don't help. Looks good. Might just grab my mossy rock top. Oh, no. Oh. Yes. And then mossy rock top. Just to help it out a smidge. Yes. There we go. Right. We're getting somewhere, I think. We really are. It's just a bit messy in a few places. I need that brush again, don't I? Do I need to make it again? I think I do. So this is beach to grass. Save. And then let's get rid of these. We need mud. And then it was dark oak. I thought I saved it. I guess not. Dark oak, then it's spruce. Oak. Birch. Shand. Now what did it look like? Did it have low everything and then high these things? There we go. Keep going the wrong way. Okay, that's better. The wood looks weird close up. I disagree. I think it looks really good. Mud. Here. I think this looks weird. This mud. Okay, I'm going to figure out how to mask that mud in a minute. There's definitely some tidy up time needed. Mud to sand. Mud to... oops. Mud to sand. Mud to sand. Why is it only going below the waterline? Mud to sand. Yeah, oh, I see. It's because that's where I put... yeah, that's where I put the line, isn't it? This takes such a... hold on. Oh, I'm getting annoyed now. Hold on. Go up there. This wouldn't even be sand, it'd be more rock. There's not enough shallowness, but here there's a bit of a bay here. So we'd go from mud to sand. I think this needs to be rock. Mud to sand. Mud to sand. Looks better. When I actually build it as well, like all of these little weird spots where it's not really connecting, I can just fix that. This is my my starting point. It's better. We're approaching critical mass, I think. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. This is... I've already saved this. Okay, let's get rid. Stone. Let's just get rid of this mud down the bottom. I think it looks terrible. There we go. That's a lot cleaner. Get rid of that mud. Get rid of this mud. Probably just do that. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's just meet up with this tuff. Now, why is that? Let's swap these around. Oh, why is it doing that? It's putting here for some reason. It's a lot of stone, isn't it? Hold on, let's just backtrack a bit. Think. Oh, there's percentages, that's why. It looks wrong. I can't get this bit right. Let's put Bezier and let's put the inner radius down. Might also just need a little bit of fixing. I think maybe some of the shape of this is a bit off, and we didn't notice because it was cobblestone, deep slate cobblestone. I don't think we noticed that the shape was maybe a bit weird. And then turning it to a lighter color, it makes it more obvious. There we go. I think that's better. That's fine. This bit kind of sucks. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, this bit sucks. This bit's suffering a little bit. There we go. Look at that tidy up. That's helped a lot. This is the Minecraft music. Yeah, this is all Minecraft music. Guys, I genuinely think we're nearly there. Like, all of this stuff, I'm gonna go in by hand and fix this. Without the trees and stuff. Foliage is the next big thing. Now, chat, is there a foliage brush? Is there a way to foliage this up in a good way? This has taken... This has taken a good 10 hours, but if I was doing this by hand, I mean, it would never look like this, so it's pointless to compare. Script default settings. Script brush default. There's nothing here for default. Flowers. That adds flowers. That's not what I want. Grass. Okay, that's pretty good. Grassiness. Okay. You know what? This is a really bad idea. Look, if this is a really bad idea, for a couple of reasons. One, when I like Matica this, there's going to be tall grass everywhere. And that's going to be a nightmare when I actually come to build it. Two, it's going to put it, like, if I could do that, oh, I could transition this so well, but I can't place that on stone in survival. So I think this is a bad idea. I think this is a stage 2 thing. I mean, it's good to know, but like I don't want to. I actually don't want to do it now. Like because one of the things that would be great is like putting some reeds here, you know, along this bit. Like the fuzziness of everything will come from all the foliage. Like, no, that doesn't look great, but adding the grass and stuff here, like that. Look at the texture that adds just from grass. It makes a huge difference. And then imagine when you add trees. Is there one for trees? Where are all the scripts gone? Grass. There's no trees. There's leafy bushes. Could add bushes and stuff. It's gonna. That will start adding all the fluff to the build. But there's no point because what I need this schematic to do for me is terraforming. Just terraforming. So, I think even leaving the waterfall out of it for now is a good idea. So I think I want to fix this water. Fix water 100. Yes, I'm doing it the World Edit way. I don't actually know if this water hit level here is the same water level as the one in the world. I don't know. This place has transformed so much. Okay, let's do one more thing. Because I'm feeling like I need to stop. I actually really like this, by the way. What's happened here? Like, this is really good. I kind of want to add a few more of these. To be honest with you. Like, I think it came out... Like, having seen it in the background... I think it came out really nicely. So I kind of want to do a bit more. Azalea leaves. I need to put this behind all the leaves. Vitally important. So this needs to come down here, not there. Maybe this one doesn't need polished basalt. Could just end in like a little bit here. Like that. And then just set up here. I'm just guessing, man. I'm just guessing what this looks like. I think we need to square this up. Give it a bit more oomph. There we go. Double one. That looks pretty good. Look, as you zoom out, that little like shade of green, dark green. It's the little details. Looks good. 100% ripped from B-dubs, by the way. This is a B-dubs thing. I've just seen if it works with my rocks, and it does. I love seeing when someone like does a technique. I'm like, oh, that looks super cool. I wonder if I can do it. And then I think about how they did it, and then it works. All right, let's figure out paths. Paths. This path in particular. Let's have a look. We want a dark path, I think. We want to contrast against the stone. So, probably back to cobblestone. Or a dirt path would work. Let's go back into Axiom mode. Painter. Painter, painter, painter. Or we could do a crazy thing. I could try something, because you could go from here to here and gradient all the way up. It just is a, you know, theory time. So that's one way. We could do something that does that, like steadily goes up. Or we go this route and we oh no, that's too much. Or we go just painter mode and do something like that. We could just do something like that that's more consistent. You know what? I think I like the dark path. I kind of like how this has come out. We could change up the gradient and see what it looks like. Let's have a look. We can try both. So I don't want... So we can try low amounts of this to get it to a darker colour. We probably don't want mud. This is going to be a really long gradient, I think. In which case, why don't we do this? Because we want to end up... I think we want to end up at cobbled deep slate, and we want to start with sand. Well, we know that's where that ends up. Oh, what about jungle? I can't even. Just give me jungle planks. There we go, jungle planks. Because then we could hit the dirt road here. From jungle we could go to dirt. Various dirts. And then... Yes. How do we get to cobble from there? Go mud. Packed mud is lighter, I think. Oh my gosh. That's lighter. That's lighter than coarse dirt. That's not right. We need to get to cobbled deep slate. Let's work backwards then. Cobbled deep slate is there. So we could do deep slate itself, facing upwards. Tough, obviously. How do we get it? And then granite, maybe. Granite to tough. There's something in the middle here that I'm missing. I'm not used to this tool. So if we want from, let's take that out. So from granite to here, what have we got in the mud bricks? No, we want tough here. Dripstone? Is there something better than dripstone? Let's refresh. Okay, it's telling me there's not an awful lot. So pale moss potentially. So maybe that's it. I've forgotten where we were. So we're going from oak to jungle. Then was it? It was. Oh my. That's really annoying. It doesn't work like normal Minecraft. If you right click it, if you left click and right click, it removes it, but in different ways. Ah! It's so frustrating. It doesn't work like how you think it should. So sand, birch. Export to editor gradient painter. Not a bad idea. We can just export this instead of having to remember, because that's tough. Ooh, blackstone as well. Cobble. That, I think, might look good then with blackstone at the end as well. So, why did it do that? Why did it do that? Where do I have to put this to export it? In here? I think this is a really good gradient, by the way. I think this is... Oh, I missed out tough. Export to gradient painter. That's the one we need. And then we can add potentially blackstone here. And then we can also add, I think there's one missing, tough. Tough is missing here. Okay. So let's just see what this looks like for science. Okay, looks like Rainbow Road. Because what we actually need is a teeny tiny amount of this. We actually don't need any of this. This is a really quick thing. We actually need tons of this. Like that. That's more in line with what we need. So we need a bit more of that. A little bit less of this. Which need less sand, so we run it again. Don't think we need the granite. I don't think it's needed. And perhaps this could be spruce. Nope, does not need to be spruce. That needs to be jungle. Maybe even jungle. Slightly lighter. Oops. I don't know if I like the gradient at all. I think I actually just, to be honest, even if we got this right, I don't think it's what I want. It just clashes every step of the way. So I think I actually want to go back to this idea and just do that. I think that's going to be it. But how dark do I want to go with this? There's so many options. I might try a dirt path. I think that would fit here quite well. Or I could try something more. It's an observatory, so I don't think the path has been made super well. So I think a dirt path would work fine. Which means I want my center to be dirt, and then some coarse dirt, and then some rooted dirt, and then kind of, let's see what the gradient's suggesting. Let's clear this out. So we got dirt, rooted dirt. Oh, there we go, color picker. How do I just give it a thing? How do I give it? Can I just give it this? There we go, and then it just tells me what's close. Packed mud would also be good. Granite might be good. Let's give you granite. Yes, I like it. Let's see what this one looks like. There we go. Yeah, now we're cooking. That's what I was after. Let me just fix this up. Move that, put some sand there. This is what I'm after. This is it. Something that contrasts. Something that contrasts pretty well. I can just sort of make a few bits a bit wider. Yep, I like it. I like it. And there's no grass here, so the dirt will stay dirt, with any luck. Add packed mud. You might be right. There might be... There's a space for packed mud, I think. Oh, oh no. What did I do? No, what did I do? Packed mud. Where would you go? In here somewhere. Packed mud could probably be the primary. Yep. Packed mud is such a pain to make, though. Where's a packed mud shop when you need it? I have to make all these blocks, guys. I have to collect everything. It's gonna be a nightmare. There we go. That's good. Now, the question is this the path we use everywhere? Probably not. We'd need to take this into the grass mode. We need to get this from rooted dirt to grass. So we might need some moss. There we go. We're gonna lose the dirt, so we'll just remove that. There's a tower here somewhere. So let's think about this for a second, because if I wanted to connect things up sensibly, this this is the bridge. So bridge here, it would then come around here. I don't think I need to worry about this too much. Oh look, similar thing going on here. That's fine, so we can just connect up. What's up with this scaffolding? Ruining my view. So path, just remember there will be trees and foliage, so this is just for fun basically. And there's also no reason to have a... I could stick a path that goes along here. No point. Don't think it needs it. This is going to be covered by foliage. It's just something to look at. I think the path would go along here. It'd probably go up and over here, up to Scar's thing, maybe. And then, what, go... It doesn't even need to go down there. Like, there's no reason to go here. Scar's going to build a big bridge here, probably. So there's actually no need for this. So this can just be all lovely trees and foliage and stuff. So me and Scar gonna take a stream day to make some trees, but that's probably the only, like, necessary path. There we go, I can connect up with that. Path. Save. Mossy rock tops. Let's fix this. I guess I didn't save one of them. Okay, chat. Genuinely, I think without any trees or long grass, we're kind of there. We're kind of there. So, what I want to do is maybe a couple more... I want to make at least one more of these. Because I want to make it... over here. Right here. Want it to sort of drip here. I'm in flow state right now. Bear with me, let me cook. quite right yet. Doesn't look quite there yet. Not sure adding it is the right thing to do, but we'll find out. Because it still needs to culminate in here. Maybe the culmination point is wrong. Maybe it needs to drip here and not here. Yes, it's in the wrong place. It needs to go here. There we go. That's what it needed to do. Done. But you just reduce that a little bit. Probably looks a bit weird just being the one on its own, but if I want to edit that sort of thing, I could probably do that live. Right. This is a really great place to start working on this. Like, the actual terrain itself is good. There's no foliage here intentionally. I think I can probably... I think if I'm gonna light Matica this over, I want to make sure that this stuff is already done, to be honest. I don't really want to have to... I don't want to have to do this. I kind of want to just, like, not have to think when I go to actually build it. So if I just take the extra few minutes to fix this, I think I will thank past me for it. So where is it not blending well? Here. Axiom is an incredible tool, but I think it should be used wisely and in conjunction with some hand building. I think it's scary how easy it is, to be honest. It's not Axiom isn't building. This isn't building. Like, all the skills I have as a builder aren't really applying here. Like, this is more 3D modeling. Like, if you're good at 3D modeling, you're probably going to be good at Axiom, and you can probably create some incredible things. The reason I think that this has worked for me is because I'm pretty proficient with Voxel Sniper and World Edit. So, like, it was more about me learning all the buttons, because I have done stuff like this before. I've played these games before. So yeah, it's not building in the traditional sense. It's a completely different skill set. It's if you're good at, like, Voxel Sniper, you'll probably be really good at this. Yeah, with some foliage, this will clean up nicely. I think it's just a bit. I think this is a bit on the too neat and narrow. So goes round. Here's a problem. Ah, that one. That's a big problem point. We actually need to fix this quite a lot. This needs to drag all the way here. There we go. Probably fix that up a bit. Or kind of. We missed a few bits here. It's not perfect. It's always going to stand out as handmade, I think, because it's not quite hitting where it should be. But it'll do. Like I said, there'll be some there'll be some discrepancies. You should hold left alt. There's an entire thing I haven't seen. What is this? It doesn't give me any help. I don't know what I'm looking at. What have I done? What is this? No. No, we're done here. No, we're done here. I don't need your fake blocks. I can't do this in survival. This was a creative thing only. Infinite reach, I don't need that. Fast place. Yeah, these are not quite useful to me. Yeah, these aren't useful for me. Don't think. Yeah. I can't do these are outside the parameters of survival, so they're not going to be super helpful. But hey, I think we might be done. I think I might be done. I might be done here. Super happy with this. Like, it doesn't look... The reason it doesn't look finished is, like I said before, no foliage, no fuzz, no trees, nothing. We're looking purely at the base level terrain. Once there is more trees and things in it, waterfall, we will be looking at a really good terrain. Doesn't look that different to when we started today, to be honest, but it's all the little details. Like, we added those, like, the pale moss bits, we added those, like, diorite bits, we've fixed up all of this. This is such an insane amount of work. It's gonna hurt to build. Maybe we start with just this island. Maybe we just start with this island. Okay, that's, I think, the end of the Axiom tutorial series. So, you've been enjoying regular streams. Forget it. It's not happening anymore. We're done. We're done here. Until Scar gets on and we make some trees together. For, like, we're going to make a portfolio of trees for our area. And then paste them in. Now I have to build this stupid thing that I've created. Stupidly. We'll see. But yeah, that's the end of the Axiom tutorial. I did not know Axiom last week, and now I feel like I can terrain as well as I did, maybe better and more easier than when I was using Voxel Sniper. Super good. I haven't got any plans for a stream up until D&D on the 27th. So, probably see you then. Please turn up. I'd like to continue D&D, but I think it needs to be viable from the support from everybody. So, please turn up. Okay, happy with this. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm going to go. So, I'm going to see if there's anyone that I would like to raid. Mid-off practice with Fruity B. Oh. Okay, right. So, Scar is streaming with Fruitberries, our boy. I'm gonna send you to Fruity B, because I think he deserves a little bit more eyes on him. He's really, really talented, super nice. So I'm gonna send you over to Fruity B for the raid. Please stick around and just watch him train Scar for a bit, because I think it'd be super fun. So, appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm gonna start a raid. And ready to raid in 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Godspeed, everybody.